Real life street stars. You know what time it is.
On that straight BS.
So the funny part about that, right, is that you end up linking up with Woody.
Yeah.
So how did that all? Because I would imagine that did irreparable damage to his career, right? So how did y'all get past that?
He definitely did not like that it was out there. He hit me up on Instagram and started talking heavy shit. But you don't know who you're talking to. I got the word monster inscribed in my arm for a reason. So while he talked, I said, it's a line. I said, nigga, I'm on everything you on. And then some. I said, nigga, I'm with all that. I said, the problem with you is you can't do what I can do. I could put an AR-15 on my back and this level 4 vest and walk through anywhere in Atlanta and dare any nigga to test me. I promise you. I'm really like that. So we just clashing back and forth. And the more I start hearing him, I said, nigga, shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut up. The fuck up, nigga. You telling me you'll take yourself away from your daughters to prove what? You know the fuck you talking to, nigga? Click. Call back. We just had a man-to-man. And then there's certain things that can't be said on camera,
right,
to where everything you see ain't real. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I got calls, I ain't gonna lie, hanging out with Woody and everything like that. I had homies, diss me and everything like that. So I gotta go get in their face about everything like that. But we just gonna put it this way. Everything you see ain't real as far as that child go. And
that makes a lot of sense. They play chess, basically.
Basically. So,
yeah, but see, that was the other thing, right? It felt like that. But us watching it, we were like, wait a minute. It feels like that, right? And so I was gonna say, now that you see Woody, right, you see him doing some positive things. We see him, kind of talking to the kids, getting them out of it, right? And I love to see that type of content. Why do you think that we don't embrace that?
I'm gonna be honest with it, because you're not seeing the finished product yet. That's the level of microwave society that we're at. The question you asked of Woody, how we got cool, my brother got shot in the head. That's my second dead sibling getting shot in the head, unfortunately. My sister went first. I was in Puerto Rico and my brother got killed. I said, I'm gonna make the city cry. I meant that 100%. I was for surely about to go off. But, God be intervening and stuff like that. When I went back, I had strep throat. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't breathe. I'm out of energy and stuff like that. I couldn't do anything if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? And I was scheduled to go to the city after that. But Woody called me, and it wasn't no sorry for your loss, nothing like that and everything. He said, don't crash out. He said, don't crash out. Nigga, same shit you told me. Don't crash out. I didn't say no, nigga, RIP, nothing, no, nigga. No, nigga. Go live for it. Go crash. Don't. He's the same shit. He's like, big bro, don't crash out. I said, I feel like Kevin Gates down there, like, all right, I ain't gonna do it. It's still in my mind. I ain't gonna lie. I still battle with it like daily, you know what I'm saying? Because it's my little brother and he wasn't on no BS. Like, Cuz was playing peacemaker. He was trying to diffuse stuff and everything like that. It's still stuff going on, so I can't really say it, but my brother wasn't in the wrong. I could say my brother was overly thugging, and this is the case, and this is what happens. This is what happened in this game that we play. It's contact sport out here. You bound to get hit. You're not gonna score a touchdown every time. But, with that, that's when I was just like, all right, bro, cool. You know what I'm saying? And I never asked him for nothing. You know what I mean? I never like, hey, what do you think? This and that. Because one of the things that people didn't notice, that live stream that we did, I played that. I'm like, hey, look, this is what we gonna do. Boom. As soon as we did that, Woody took off. The whole thing. Because now we love the violent person that learns how to conquer their demons. The perfect saying is, you don't know the level of hell it took to get this peaceful. The wars that it took to become this peaceful. It's better to be that warrior in the garden. And Buddy in his garden right now. You get what I'm saying? He at church every Sunday.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I hear him. I hear him talking about that.
Every Sunday. I already talked. I say he's gonna end up being a pastor. Guaranteed. He's gonna end up being a pastor. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. But right now, you know, you gotta bag chase, you gotta get it. But even though what they, you know, the interrogation tape, but if he was out here thugging, I wouldn't be around him. I ain't gonna lie. If he wasn't how he is now with the kids and the youth and stuff like that, and bringing joyous comedic views to people and stuff like that, wasn't charismatic. If he was on BS and trying to thug out, I wouldn't even be around him. Because now you hustling backwards.
But did that kind of show you something, right? Because he was, quote unquote, the world deemed him a snitch, right? Mm-hmm. But it seemed like his personality overcame all of that shit. Like the world still fell in love with him regardless of what went on. What did that tell you about the world, if anything?
Let's just say, all right, he is snitch. What did he do afterwards? He teaching kids not to go in his path.
Straight up.
So even if he broke code, he's still working on making sure that these kids respect and love him. He done bought these kids stuff to make sure, hey, remember this moment in life. You get what I'm saying? It's not like he told it and came home and started wrecking stuff. Let's say he told, all right, but it's not like what he owned is the BS.
Right.
When he come around, these cats, they smiling. He dancing and all that and, you know, all this stuff. And he ain't discriminating against nobody. It's not like he got a bunch of fine-ass women around him. He got regular aunties, regular ladies around him. You get what I'm saying? All of that stuff. Life of the party. So, what now? You know what I'm saying? Like, he not on that BS. He trying to help the youth not become who he was. Because in the streets before that BS, he was on that. His FBI's most wanted. You niggas wasn't cracking like that. Y'all wasn't sliding. Y'all wasn't shooting nothing. Cop flat out told me, I swear to God, I'm in Lennox Square. Cop told me flat out, he said, man, he was like John Wick with that gun. Right-handed guy. He said, bro, when he shot that gun, from the dudes that sit on him with the baby in his arms, and that was the thing, so all the street code and stuff like that, when you're shooting at somebody with a kid in their hands, there is no rules anymore. There's none. It's what is it called? Inter Arma Einem Sinit Legis. No, Inter Arma Einem Sinit Legis, meaning in times of war, the law falls silent. We don't have law anymore. Right. When you shoot at somebody with a baby in their arms. You can do anything now.
They shot at Woody with what he
they shot at Woody with a baby in his arms.
Oh, that's crazy.
They don't tell that part right there. So I don't care. Like, bro, look, it is what it is.